Well, good afternoon and happy Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Abby Price with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. Well, the Monroe City Council held a regular meeting on Tuesday to consider a salary raise for Mayor Friday Ellis and City Council members. At the meeting, it was decided that the resolution will be moved to another meeting to further discussion. The resolution aims to raise the mayor's salary to $130,000 a year. The mayor's salary has been $90,000 a year since 2003. This proposal also includes a $500 a month raise for Monroe City Council members as well. Chief Operating Officer for the City of Monroe, Jamie Bryant, said the proposal was brought up to keep up with inflation rates.
Our primary goal is to bring the mayor's salary, we mean the position of the mayor, that positional salary in line with where the Consumer Price Index recommends that it be. And even with the number that we proposed tonight, it is still well below what the average is, but it does make it more respectable. And that salary or that increase would apply to whoever wins the mayoral election for the next term.
If approved, the salary raise will be expected to go into effect next term in July of 2024. Well, in new information, Social Security is on track to go bankrupt in the next decade, according to officials, if no action is taken by Congress. This means younger generations will lose out on retirement benefits, and those already on the program will see major cuts to their benefits. Shannon Hecht has the story.
Members of Congress on both sides of the aisle have differing ideas on how they think the program should be saved from insolvency.
I think the key date is 2034. And that's where the system is projected to actually run out of funds and go negative.
With the growing trend of fewer workers paying into the program and more retirees using the benefits, the bank account is running low. Senator Bill Cassidy believes the best way to make up the funds is to diversify the investment portfolio of a separate fund, mirrored to how some retirement programs work.
Our current Social Security investment strategy by law is about the worst investment strategy we could have.
Economics professor Deck Terrell with LSU says that idea could be a solution, but would add a lot more risk to the country's investments. Across the aisle, Congressman Troy Carter says he is exploring the different options to prevent that insolvency. He says he does not want to kick the issue down the road up until the deadline.
But I know that there's multiple options that we can explore that does not include changing the rules 3/4 of the way into the game. That's not fair. That's not the American way.
Some Democrats want to lift the cap on incomes that contribute to Social Security or to increase the amount taken out of the paychecks of the country's highest earners. The issue is still being hotly debated in Washington, D.C. For your local election headquarters, I'm Shannon Hecht.
And now, Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Trey Tonneson.
Still monitoring the potential for severe weather development over the next 2 days, 24 to 48 hours, possibly a little bit longer in duration. We could see those storms develop. But as for today, levels in southern Arkansas are 2 out of 5 slight risk, and then you go a little bit lower into Monroe and Ruston, level 1 out of 5. It still doesn't mean it's not a concern at all, with just a lower chance that some of these storms will develop into severe nature. On into your day Thursday, still the greatest of concern. In fact, areas in southwestern Arkansas, northwestern Louisiana have been upgraded to a level 4 out of 5 moderate risk for severe weather. And even as you go further south into the rest of our area, levels into 3 out of 5 enhanced risk. Still not anything to disregard or just not pay attention to, because severe weather development is likely on your Thursday, could even continue into the early morning hours on Friday, and especially overnight. Definitely want to make sure you have multiple ways of getting warnings. Highs today into the low to mid 80s for highs will continue, but storms will be slight and scattered in nature, but not everyone will see those in development as well. But on into tonight, lows into the upper 60s, still humid and still a muggy night across the area. By the weekend, we'll actually see mostly sunny to possibly come some clear skies with temperatures cooler, but by the end of the weekend and the next week, back into the low to mid 70s, so nothing to complain about as well into the weekend.
Well, to stay on top of every news story in the Ark-La-Miss, make sure you download the NBC 10 News app. All you have to do is search KTVE in the Apple App Store or on Google Play. That's it for your midday update. NBC News Daily continues.